Beautiful day here in Pitt Meadows as I get ready to commence my journey. It's actually really going to be hot out. Just stopped at Walmart to get a last few items. Handy little egg holder. This reminds me of the boat we used to have in Victoria. I remember we had one of these yellow egg holder things floated around the house seemingly for decades. Chris had recommended a number of other important items to bring on the journey. Got myself some cleaning wipes, of course. Hopefully it won't be too messy. A nice lantern. I can't imagine I'll need it, but because the sun will be up late, but you never know. Got myself some little tin containers so that I can make my world famous all meat meatloaf. Just about ready to go, but no road trip through the country of Canada would be complete without the requisite Tim Hortons cup of coffee to kick things off. Mission accomplished. I think we're ready to roll. I'll head an hour or so out of town before I stop for gas because I'm sure it's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper. All right, we are finally ready to go. I had planned to head to Vernon first to see Doug and Lise and carry on from there. I'd considered Jasper as the next destination, but with all the fires, obviously that's not probably a good idea. So from here we head to Banff. We'll see how far we get today. I made it to Merritt. Good drive. Lots of sights on the road. The air is pretty thick with smoke up here. It's not difficult to breathe yet, but you can't see far. A little further north, I'm sure it's going to get a little ugly. And of course, I'm at Walmart again. I need to get a meat thermometer so I can make sure my meatloaf is properly cooked. Merritt pit stop complete, restocked on coffee, a couple hours on the road I figure, and then I'll make a pit stop and make the meatloaf. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, I've made it to Salmon Arm. I think it's time for a little break and maybe to get the meatloaf underway. Got our eggs, our onion soup mix, some cheese, ground beef, and a bag. I'm gonna mix it all in that bag. I'm a trunk chef. All mixed up, ready to be put in my pan. Et voila! Ready to throw on the engine block for the next 3 hours. Should be delicious. Got her all sealed up. Is she ready to go? All right, I was teasing about throwing it on the engine block. I've got this cool little lunchbox sized oven. Just open it up. I can place it in there. Hopefully it will fit. And it just actually gets quite a bit of heat just from the 12 volt, but I suspect it'll take a while to finish cooking. So let's see if it fits. I'll do a temperature check every now and then. When it hits 160, we'll know she's ready to go. Oh my gosh, it's so close. It barely fits. I don't know if I'm going to be able to close it. Let's see. I guess that's what the snap is for. Well, for better or for worse, it's closed. See you in a couple hours. Google says there's a severe thunderstorm warning on the route to Banff. So we will see. Maybe I won't make it all the way. Pretty tired. It's a long weekend. So maybe I'll just crash a couple hours. We'll see. That looks like the severe thunderstorm behind the mountains. We will see. Heading into the mountains. That little area that looks like a fjord. It's like vertical on both sides. And the rain is starting to come down. Big fat drops. Through the storm, it's quite a doozy, but no thunder. And we're up in the snow line now in the mountains. There's snow within sight. Just dropped temperature quite a bit. Lovely though. And the meatloaf is really smelling good. Looking forward to it. Well, I made it to Golden. About an hour shy of Banff. It's been 9 hours or so. Just run out of steam. I can hear the meatloaf sizzling away. It smells great, but I'm not sure if it's done. So let's go check it out. Drum roll, please. There's a bit of fat had come out of the side. I didn't buy lean because I need the fat. Well, that's interesting. Very gray. You can smell the cardboard. Let's see. Not the most appetizing color, but I don't have a feel solid. Oh yeah, she's done. well cooked. 160 is what we're looking for. Without the grill overhead, you don't get the brown. Not the most appetizing, but it's going to be tasty. That car is going to smell like meatloaf for a little while. I don't think car meatloaf is all it's cracked up to be. Okay, I think I'm ready to bed down. I just need to find a place to park quietly, but I think I've got the SUV set up. Not too much in the front seat, quite a bit of space. In the back, I've got, clothes and my iPad's in there and a battery charger. And back here, I'm not sure it's long enough for me, but it'll have to do. I can move that chair forward. I think I'll fit. We will see. Bought this light today, and there's a little baby seat hook there that it just hooks up to perfectly, so that's kind of cool. Got some cool nets screens for the passenger and driver's doors. Should keep the bugs out, allow me to put the windows down. It's actually cool tonight, so I won't need to do that a bit. I'll let them down a bit to let some air in, but it'll provide some cover for me as well. See, they're quite dark. You can't really see through them. The rest of the car has tinted windows, so should be okay. Apparently you're allowed to overnight in the college parking lot here. That's the senior center there. We're not supposed to bother them. But way over there on that side is the college building. So I will hang out there. I can hear the river in the background. It's not as light. The camera's making it look really light, which is cool, but it's a little bit dark. But the river sounds really nice. We got a lot of rain earlier, so the river is running really quite high. I'm literally 100 feet from it, parked 100 feet from it. You can see it running right there. It's really quite beautiful. This is the college here. Don't know the name of it. A little small, but it's a small town. However, there's a couple of nice picnic tables there. Set up and have a coffee in the morning. There's some benches over there too. You can hang out. There's a Timmy's not far from here that is 24 hours, so I may hit them up. I have this sun reflector that Violet and Hillary got for me a while back. I've put in the windshield. It's not quite sitting right, but I'll get some zip ties and then I can fix it right up. If I hold it in place, the place is like black, so it's nice and private. I've got the windows cracked just a bit. There's some mosquitoes that have gotten in. That's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, pretty stealthy. See you in the morning. Look at me using my brain. I put the visors down and it holds the thing right in place. How sweet is that? Night one. It's a little tight, but it's not terrible. Live and learn. We'll see how we do tonight and make adjustments. We'll see you in the morning. And that ends the first night of the grand experiment. A little small, a little uncomfortable. But other than that, actually, I think the setup's pretty good. It's 4:30 here now. I am going to get a coffee and get underway.